Welcome back to Inside the Box. Today I want to walk you through what to do when you receive a best offer. I want to go through the steps of accepting the offer, waiting for a payment, and even showing you how I ship out the items. A while back I had this question asked to me what to do after you've accepted a best offer, and since I just received an offer today, I thought this would be a great opportunity to pull out my camera and show you what I do. So here I am on eBay's homepage. And I can see I have a notification in the top right corner by this bell. It says respond to offer. I'm going to click on it. So it takes me to this page. It says offer received, and it has the name of the buyer, and I'm going to block out any private information here. Okay, and this says you have 23 hours and 52 minutes or until your listing ends to respond to the offer. So I need to move kind of quickly if I want to accept this, because in 23 hours-ish it will expire. So I was selling a lot of 3 children's books and I was asking $9.50 for them. The offer that was given to me was $6. I can see that down here. So they're offering me $3.50 less than what I was asking for. But I think this is a good price for me still. I'm still going to make a profit on these books. This is the first bite I've had on them since listing them. They've been sitting for a week or so, and I'd just be happy to get them out of my house. So what I want to do is I want to come over here to the left, and I'm going to click. I'm going to have the name blacked out here, but next to this 52, I can see how many reviews this buyer has. And I'm going to click on their name to see if these are positive or negative reviews. And why I'm doing this is because this is one of the best ways I found to prevent scams for myself, because a lot of times scams happen when you receive best offers. I will link in the cards above one of my older videos about how I was scammed on eBay, so you can know some signs to look out for. But basically what I want to see is how long these people have been an eBay member. And it looks like they've been a member since 2018. At the time of making this video, it is 2020. So they have been on eBay for a while. And that's good, because a lot of times people who are scamming, they just open an account. So it'll be like that same day or same month that their account is new. Now, it could be a coincidence. It could be a new eBay member that just actually signed up for eBay that month. And they might not be a scammer, but that's a sign that they could be. So you want to look at that date and then compare it to the reviews: positive, neutral, negative. Now this says 13 positive reviews, and you think, yay, that's great, but you always want to click in here and read what they actually say. You always want to make sure to read what was actually written in the reviews though, because eBay does not always let you classify whether to leave it as a positive, negative, or neutral review. Because I've had an experience, and I talk about that in that scam video, where all the reviews were positive, but when you actually read them, they were saying negative things. So I'm going to scroll down here and read these reviews. And I'm not seeing any red flags. I'm seeing fast payment, great buyer, good buyer, awesome eBay buyer. So I think this person is safe to accept their offer. They're not a scammer. They won't scam me if I accept this offer. So I'm just going to go back to the previous page, back again to where I could accept their offer. I'm going to scroll down here. So I could send them a counter offer, but if I do that, I run the risk of them not accepting my counter offer and I lose the sale. So I will only do that if the offer is so low that I'm not comfortable selling it. But this offer is okay. I probably wouldn't have gone lower than $6. So I'm going to click accept offer. And it's having me double check this. By tapping accept, you are agreeing to and entering into a legally binding contract to sell this item to the buyer. So I have to sell it to the buyer, and now I wait for the buyer to pay. Now the ball is in the buyer's court. I am waiting for them to pay, and they have 48 hours, I believe it is, to purchase this item. If they do not purchase this item in that amount of time, I can file a claim for an unpaid item. And I have another video about that. I will also link that in the cards above. So now I'm waiting, and I will show you what happens if they pay for this item, and I will show you how I ship it out. Okay, got the notification, the buyer paid, ship now. So once the buyer has paid and you've come to this page, over here on the right, you can see their address. It ships to, I've blacked this out for privacy, but it shows me my buyer's address here. And I can do one of two things at this point. I could take this address to the post office and package my item there and pay for my shipping label there, or I can purchase my shipping label here in eBay. But in order to do that, I need to weigh my package before. So I'm going to do that really quickly, and then I'm going to come back here and make sure these dimensions are correct and proceed. Okay, so here are the books. Let me know in the comments below if you've read these. They're from the series There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. Okay, so they're all paperback, and I'm going to show you two different packages I could use to ship these books in. The first is a free thing. This is just recycled. It was an Amazon brown paper bag. I could just put the books right in there. Now I want them to be a little more protected than that though, because water could leak through here. So I would wrap them up in something plastic like bubble wrap or even plastic wrap from the kitchen. And then I don't want them to bend either, so I might like put cardboard around them. So this was free to me shipping material. So if you get packages in the mail, boxes or bags like this, you can always use them and reuse them to ship your own eBay inventory. So that's one option that I have. Another way I could ship this, which I think looks more professional, is in a poly mailer. You can get these poly mailers off of Amazon. I'll leave an affiliate link in the description box below. But you can buy them in packets like this, so you can get a lot of them at once and then use them for your items. I'm going to try and ship it in this, but the books are kind of wide, so I don't know if it'll fit. And so if it doesn't, I will use the recycled Amazon bag, but I like these because they're more waterproof. They're not going to seep up water like that brown bag will. To make sure the books don't bend, I'm going to put them in between some pieces of cardboard. This cardboard came from one of my ThredUp unboxing videos. It's the lid to the ThredUp box. I just took the tape and label off of it, and now I'm going to cut it in half and put the books in between it and set them inside of a poly mailer. Okay, now the books will be better protected. I could just tape the sides of the cardboard down, but I run the risk of the book sliding into that tape and getting stuck. So I'm going to wrap this up in some bubble wrap, and this bubble wrap I did not purchase. I just am reusing bubble wrap that I got in another package. So I'm going to wrap this up in bubble wrap so that I can tape it together and the tape won't stick to the books. All right, so those fit in there. I could take the package to the post office with the buyer's address and pay for shipping at the post office, or I could weigh this on a postal scale at home, enter the dimensions into eBay, and buy and print my shipping label from the comfort of my own home. I will leave a link to the shipping scale in the description box below. I'm going to want to add a small piece of paper to account for the shipping label weight. So it's 13.8 ounces. I'm going to round up to 14 ounces. You always want to round up with this. I'm also going to want to measure the dimensions of my package. So I have the weight of my package and the dimensions here, and I'm going to scroll down. And I can see that the buyer selected USPS Media Mail. Because these are books, I can send them through Media Mail, and that is going to cost $2.89. You can see that if the buyer had have selected first class or priority mail, I would have saved by printing my label on eBay. So that's why I prefer to just weigh things and print them at home, because it can save you money versus going to the post office. Now, media mail, however, it does not give you a discount for that, but it's pretty cheap. So $2.89, and the buyer paid for shipping. So I'm just using the money that the buyer paid for. And to find out how to pay for your shipping label with your eBay pending payouts, I have another video about that. and I'll link it in the cards above. Okay, so I'm going to hit purchase shipping label. I'm going to black this out because it has addresses on it, but this is my shipping label. I'm going to select my printer and I'm going to print it. So I printed off that shipping label. It came on a full sheet of paper. I cut off the instruction part, and I can keep this as a receipt to show what I paid for the shipping label. So I'm going to just file this piece of paper away. But the other half I taped on here. I was careful not to tape over any of the barcodes. So now all I have to do is take this to the post office and drop it off. You could also schedule a package pickup, and I have a video about that as well, so make sure you guys go check that out if you don't want to go to the post office and you just want this picked up at your home. Now, because this is media mail, I would need to have a first class package with it in order to schedule that pickup. But there you have it. So that's what you do when you accept an offer and a buyer pays for the item. That is how you get it ready to ship, and you send it off and take it to the post office. Thanks for watching. If this video is helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to learn more ways you can make money with the skills and tools you already have, the things that are inside your box. Thanks everyone, take care, and I'll catch you in my next video.